Let's also cross to our other reporter, Neria Hlakotsa, who is at the funeral of the learners who tragically passed on in that devastating crash as well. 12 learners died on the scene, 2 others then died later in hospital. The driver appeared in court this week, charged with 14 counts of murder. His case has been postponed to March. And so, Neria, I mean, we're obviously looking at what has transpired since Monday and the funeral services that are set to get underway today. Talk to us about what it is looking like on your end as community members obviously come to support the families to pay their last respects.
It is a sad day today for families, and not only the families but also the community. I can tell you that mourners are slowly coming in as they will be bidding farewell and saying their goodbyes to these learners who died tragically on Monday. But I want to bring in someone right now who is not only a community, but she was telling us that she is also the mother of her child went to school with one of these learners. And I will tell you that, you know, when the incident happened, there was a lot of not only heartbreak but a lot of shock in terms of how this happened and how so many young lives were lost. Mama Flora, thank you so much for joining us. Let's just talk about today. It's really a sad day, and you are here also not only as a mourner but also to come support your daughter. Tell me, when you heard about this news, you know, the tragedy itself, how did you receive it?
I was shocked because my kids were on their way to school when we found out about the accident. Someone WhatsApp me, asked me if the kids are okay. And then I was, yes, they're okay. But now when we saw the news and the pictures on the WhatsApps, that's when we got shocked, and it was a very sad day for us, a very sad day. All the parents, I think we were all affected, because you could think, what if it was your child? You understand? It was a very sad day for us, and it still is. We're still thinking about them.
Thank you so much for your time, Flora. You know, one resident here just speaking about how everybody has been feeling since that incident. Like she was saying that her fear also was the fact that her kids were also going to school. And I mean, the incident on its own, you know, it's also brought under spotlight the issue of safety when it comes to scholar transport. And it has now also forced government to enforce the law. We've seen after the incident, we've seen government on the streets, we've seen law enforcement on the streets, just trying to ensure that they restore law and order, especially when it comes to those scholar transport. And you know, the incident also, when we look at the driver who now stands accused of murder, it also something that parents were saying that during the memorial service, they hope to see what the courts will do, but they're now relying on justice to help them get closure.